Howdy again there, everybody. This is Doc from Thorofan, and we are just 1 week away now from the big event, the Breeders' Cup World Thoroughbred Championships, the 35th edition, happening at Churchill Downs. And as I was kind of looking back on something to do around the Breeders' Cup, it got me thinking there's just so many memorable races that have occurred in the Breeders' Cup at Churchill Downs when it's been held there. And so I was kind of finding something interesting to do, and what I've kind of come up with is something that I hope you'll enjoy, which is my top 5 with 2 honorable mentions, duels at the Downs during the Breeders' Cup. Let's check it out. So our first honorable mention comes from the 2010 Breeders' Cup Classic. While it was dubbed as the Quest for Perfection, many also saw it as a potential duel for Horse of the Year honors between Blame and Zenyatta. While the race did not disappoint, the voters did kind of disappoint at least this fan in their Horse of the Year selection.
It's a big gap of 7 back to Edge. Looking at Lucky is 10 lengths off the leaders. Blame down at the rail. In behind Blame now we have Musket Man, who's still far back with Patio Prado. In behind that we have Fly Down, and Zenyatta is dead last. Zenyatta is last. Mike Smith trying to find somewhere to run. They bunching up at the top of the lane now though. Hainesfield, Esquire City's running a huge one as well. Looking at Lucky. Here comes Looking at Lucky. Etched is in there. Zenyatta now hooking to the grandstand side. And Zenyatta is now coming with a run. Looking at Lucky. Blame. Blame on the inside. Blame gets the lead. Zenyatta on the outside. Looking at Lucky. Blame. Zenyatta. Zenyatta. Zenyatta is flying. Blame trying to hold on. Blame. And Zenyatta. Blame has won it ahead. Zenyatta ran her heart out but had to settle for second.
Number 5 on our countdown takes us back to the inaugural running of the Breeders' Cup at Churchill in 1988, where Wayne Lucas had 5 fillies entered all to duel it out with one another, but in the end, it almost looked like any horse could have potentially won this race when they hit the top of the stretch.
Just 4.5 lengths off the lead as they move midway around the far turn. Then it's Derby Shuffle next. Then farther back, Seattle Meteor is launching her bid from the back of the pack of Firm Classic. Leah Lucinda is moving to the outside now as the field turns for home. Some Romance now is sent through an opening toward the inside. C. Quay is now set for the drive and darts to the inside. On the far outside, Seattle Meteor closing in. Leah Lucinda is also right there. Open Mind is moving through. Approved to Fly is also right there. And a Firm Classic. It is wide open. Anyone's race. Derby Shuffle moving into contention. Approved to Fly is there. Some Romance. Open Mind flying on the outside. Derby Shuffle. Open Mind now emerging with the lead. Derby Shuffle. Open Mind wins it going away. There were 8 of them across the track at the 8th pole, and the Juvenile Fillies was decided in the final furlong.
Number 4 takes us to 2006, when the torch of greatness was passed from the ill-fated Barbaro to Bernardini in the Preakness that year. And then Bernardini went on to have an amazing 3-year-old season. In the Classic, everyone wanted to see how good he really was, as he was taking on the Uruguayan sensation and handicap division leader Invasor in a race for Horse of the Year honors.
George Washington is coming through inside of him, then David Jr. Invasor tries to get up closer, he's 7 off the leaders, then Suave, Sun King, behind that Perfect Drift, and Giacomo continues to trail. Less than a half mile to go. Brother Derek is the leader. There's Lawyer Ron chasing him in second. Now Bernardini has suddenly kicked it in. It looked like he might be battling, but Bernardini with a magnificent rush on the outside in the white sleeves, and Bernardini strikes the front in the Classic. Brother Derek running a huge one to his inside. In behind those two now, Invasor's coming home gamely as well down the centre. Bernardini, Invasor's coming with a good run down the centre of the track. Brother Derek tries to battle back along the inside, but Invasor, Bernardini, Invasor and Bernardini in a thriller, but Invasor's got his measure. And Invasor, the Argentinian bred, Uruguayan raced, Invasor has won the Classic. Second was Bernardini, Premium Tap running on third. Giacomo came from dead last to finish 4th.
Our number 3 duel takes us to the 1998 Breeders' Cup Mile, and a great stretch battle between Hawksley Hill and a horse trying to pull off what some would call an impossible comeback feat.
Here as the field moves into the far turn.
On the outside, Kate Cross, a short lead among men toward the inside. Reigning Horse of the Year, Favorite Trick is right there. And Pat Day is moving with Favorite Trick. As they approach the top of the stretch, they are in front, the short lead. Flight of the Stars is just in behind them, and a host of pursuers are coming on. DeHaas is in with a chance on the outside. Second Empire. Hawksley Hill is now coming hard. Labib is finding his best start late. Joyeux Dancer on the outside, nothing up for Favorite Trick. It is DeHaas and Hawksley Hill. Hawksley Hill and DeHaas. Hawksley Hill forges a short lead. DeHaas, whose game as they come, coming down to the line. Spine-tingling stretch ride. DeHaas comes back. Unbelievable. Sensational. In victory here today. It was very, very close with Hawksley Hill. Oh my. This is the greatest comeback since Lazarus. He had one race in 2 years. The winner of the 96 mile comes back, and it is an apparent victory. It looked like he got it over the narrowest of margins.
We go back to 2010 for our second honorable mention here. And after the first race on the Breeders' Cup card, we did have a duel, but this time not between horses.
You can turn the camera. Calvin Burrell is going after Javier Castellano right now. When Calvin is behind me, and now we have a fight ensuing.
Calvin Burrell and Javier Castellano are fighting in the winner's circle. Have you ever seen a scene like this at a Breeders' Cup, Jerry?
Not in a big race, no. Usually guys, even though it gets heated out there in the field of battle, by the time they get back here, they compose themselves, but evidently something was said that ignited it even further.
This is absolutely unprecedented at this level of world-class racing. The first Breeders' Cup race of the day, and fists are flying from Mr. Derby, Calvin Burrell. This is his home course, and let me tell you something, the reputation of Javier Castellano, Jerry.
Now, Javier's a mild-mannered guy. He's a clean rider. Both these guys are noted as clean riders and really not antagonistic kind of guys.
Never seen anything like this on this stage at this level of sport.
Number 2 on my list is probably what most people would actually consider the number 1 Breeders' Cup race ever run at Churchill Downs. Would this be the time that the Derby winning filly, Winning Colors, would finally exact a win against her arch rival Personal Ensign?
There's a half mile to run, and Winning Colors doing what she did in the Derby. She's still free running on the lead. 3 furlongs to run, and she leads now by 3. Goodbye Halo beginning to pick it up in second now. Shamsay is third toward the rail. Personal Ensign is putting her run in on the inside now, and she takes to the outside. 5 lengths off the lead of Winning Colors, who turns for home here at Churchill Downs. Stevens going to a vigorous left-handed whip, holding on by 2. Goodbye Halo is charging hard. Here comes Personal Ensign, unleashing a furious run on the outside, but it is still Winning Colors. Goodbye Halo. Personal Ensign, a 16th of a mile from the wire. Winning Colors is there. Personal Ensign, a dramatic finish, and here is the wire, and it is Personal Ensign there with Winning Colors in a photo. Very close at the 16th pole. It looked like Personal Ensign was facing her first defeat, but in those final 110 courageous yards, she certainly proved herself a champion this afternoon.
And now for number 1. You know, when you think of 2-year-olds nowadays, the top trainers you think about are Fletcher and Baffert, and even Chad Brown. But back in the 1990s, there was one and only person you thought of when it came to 2-year-olds, and that was the coach, D. Wayne Lucas. And so for our number 1 Duel at the Downs, we present to you the 1994 Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies and a truly ding-dong battle between 2 of Lucas's up-and-coming stars.
And those 2 are dueling together down the back stretch, and Lily Capote will make it 3, moving into 3rd position on the outside. Honky Tonk Tune working hard to keep up. The half went in a demanding 46 1/5 seconds. Bell Genius is drawing into contention as the field moves into the far turn. And then it's Muriel working harder to stay within range. She's dropped 7 lengths off the lead. Posted is beginning to launch her bid. So is Mamamuchi. Still far at the back of the pack is Stormy Blues trying to weave her way through. They're moving toward the top of the stretch. And 3 Locust fillies are together. And Serena's Song has the lead. Flanders tested like she's never been tested before. Lily Capote is right there on the outside with Bell Genius running in 4th. They're down to the final furlong. Serena's Song and Flanders 1-2 the whole way. Don't count Flanders out yet. Pat Day goes to work. Flanders on the inside. On the outside, Serena's Song giving their all as they come down to the line. A spellbinding stretch run. Flanders, Serena
There you go, everybody. At least my top 5 of the duels at the Downs. I'm sure everybody has their own top 5 list. If you've got it, hey, send us in to Thorofan. Maybe I'll cover it in another segment coming up. Of course, I did have to throw in that one human duel at the Downs as probably one of the few times that you'll see a jockey fight happening out on the apron in such a big event. So hope everybody enjoyed it. Hope everybody really enjoys the Breeders' Cup coming up at Churchill. I will actually be there on site this year, so if you see me floating around, feel free to say hi. We'll chat some horses. Don't ask for any picks from me because I've been on just a touch of a cold streak lately, but do hope everybody enjoys it. And remember, we are looking for new members of Thorofan, and we are looking for current members to renew their membership. So get on to Thorofan.com, check it all out. We can only make more of an impact in this sport with your voice. So check it out, Thorofan.com. Enjoy the Breeders' Cup and try to make a little money. This education segment brought to you by Thorofan. Check out Thorofan.com to learn everything about this amazing sport we call thoroughbred racing and to become a member today. Thorofan, giving the fans a voice.